Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down and 10. They'll run it here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll ride the back again here. Finding some room at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Here comes the bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's that offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well we defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags a quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here's the second down play. Here's the option play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking downfield. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The back's got it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing that wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Minnesota offense takes the field. Last drive stalled and was forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a run to the left. Breaks free. It's a foot race. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And they hand it off to the back. Finding space at the 20. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. In the clear at the 25. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Golden Gophers are looking to keep this drive going. Bringing pressure. Trying to extend the play. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. makes a spectacular diving catch. The Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Bulldogs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Gets rid of it on the move. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking tackles. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Well, there's just nowhere to go to this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun handoff here. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back, and instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down, he is so elusive, he picks up 1st down yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Golden Gophers will try to keep this drive moving. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
When the linebackers, really the quarterback and the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Minnesota offense takes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
He'll toss it to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And now the running back's got it again. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
21, Georgia, 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Minnesota offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Pitch play to the back. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. A really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Heading left after the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. It's an option look. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to run the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important second down play coming up. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. Running right through tacklers. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And at first down, they go right back to him. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And the route is on.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
35, Georgia, 10.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Using his legs here.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Minnesota 35, Georgia 10.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
29 Philly.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking to scramble to his left. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Minnesota. And the beatdown continues.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
17.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
325.
Send the back in motion. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
42 Spider. Ready.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Come on, set.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff heading left. Makes a nice move there. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up.
Let's go.
They'll try the option play here. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? And the defense jumps on the football. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. The defense adds 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Now from the pistol formation. They'll run the option. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Now it's second down here. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Touchdown, Minnesota. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, and would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And there's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll throw it now. The short completion of the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Georgia.
The Golden Gophers will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Single back, takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. The Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.